Hey, it's me, and it is, well, 6 o'clock, July 7th, 2024. There's another video on my channel about the first hurricane, tropical storm that turned into a hurricane that I went through on a boat on my previous vessel, the Visioneer, Bayliner Buccaneer. I'm on the Bonnie Blue right now, and it's my Catalina 30, and I'm here at Legend Point Marina. So it's early in the year, it's July 7th, and we have a hurricane hitting about 200 miles southwest of Galveston. It's a tropical storm right now, Beryl, and it's going to hit. And we've already had a couple of bands of rain. It's rained a bit, but I've got my battery bank says about 700 amp hours on it. I've already tested it and ran some fans off of it. The only thing, if we lose power at this marina, when the water gets high, the electrical joints and junctions are underneath the docks, so when the water gets high we lose power when the tide goes up. I've looked at the tide charts, it doesn't predict it, but there will be a storm surge. So I'm going to keep track. At 6 o'clock, it's supposed to make landfall in the middle of the night tonight, around 1 a.m. actually. And so far, just stocked up on some ice and food. Yeah, I filled the car up with gas because not having a generator at the moment and running off battery power is pretty darn good. Only thing I really have to do without is like the microwave and the AC. So stuff you wouldn't normally have if you were out in the boat or sailing. Anyway, without a generator. So what? The parking lot is right up here, and I have my car, and I just batteries in the rear end of the car, so I back it up and I hook up my inverter and I run a 100-foot indoor-outdoor cable over to my boat, and at least I can, watch TV and maybe turn on the PlayStation. I mean, pass time. I did that last time we had a big flood, no hurricane, but it's going to get rocky and windy. I've checked all the lines. I've got extra bumpers out between me and my neighbor's boat, and between me and the finger pier, the dock. And I've got 2 power stations backed up. An AGM battery power station is pretty much full. I've got the Bluetooth. It's got outputs for cigarette lighter, everything. It's got everything on it, even a 110 outlet. Power station, which is a lithium ion battery there, and then I've got 3 lead acids in my boat battery bank. But yeah, and with the option to do that with the car, I mean, if we're getting, they're predicting 50, no, they're predicting like 70, 80 mile per hour winds here, but we're further inland than I was in the last one, and we're further north. It's a pretty big storm, but the thing is, it should actually be out of here in like 24 hours. It's going to come and go. So tighten the lines, bought some ice, put gas in the car because you never know. But I got my puppy over here, and we're going to be just fine. I thought about getting a motel room, and I'm like, nah, spend that money, and there may actually be someone here that needs help, and I've got a solid dinghy with a good solid outboard on it, so I could do a little assisting my neighbors. And a lot of people, actually, I don't know, I met one dude who's going out to go stay at a motel room, but they can lose power too, I love it. I was talking to someone yesterday, and he said, "Are you going to get off the boat during a hurricane?" I said, "No, I'm going to stay on it. That's the fun part." He said, "You are a strange man." But, I'd rather be here in case if a line breaks, which that's not going to happen, but if I have to adjust the lines, I'd rather be here to be able to do it. So, from my first video that I shot about Hurricane, what was it, Nicholas, it was probably 3 years ago. Still on a boat, just a different boat, and I think it's going to be all right. I will make more videos as this goes along.